What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 3 of our MLB The Show 24 Pittsburgh Pirates franchise mode here on the channel. The last two episodes have been, well, it's been opening day as well as just to meet the team. But here we go. We have Jared Jones making his MLB debut. The third-ranked prospect here in the Pirates top 10 prospects right there, as well as Paul Skeens, Tamar Johnson, Anthony Salamento, Bubba Chandler, Mitch Jebb, Lonnie White, and Connor Griffin. Jones here, ranked the 37th best prospect in all of baseball's top 100. But here we go, Jones making his major league debut at home at Pittsburgh. Not as popular or as hyped as Mr. Paul Skeens, but in his first at-bat, Christian Yelich going to be the first strikeout here for Jared Jones in his big league career. You love to see that there for the young Jared Jones. Now Sal Frelick up, and Frelick will pop that one up. Foul territory, Cabrian Hayes giving chase. Cabrian Hayes, foul territory, makes the catch. And there you go, it's a big catch there. Take a look here at the Brewers lineup. We have Yelich in left, Frelick at second, Contreras catching, Hoskins at first, Adames at short, Ortiz at third, Churrio at right, Perkins in center, and Garrett Mitchell is DHing. William Contreras, the brother of Wilson Contreras, strikes at 98 high, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 first inning here for Jared Jones' MLB debut. Aaron Ashby, 4-0 on the regular season, 24 innings pitched, a 4.13 ERA, a 142 whip, 25 strikeouts, a 25% K rate, and a 5% walk rate. Now here we go, Cabrian Hayes, first at bat, grounder up the middle, and no, Frelick can't make the play on that one. So takes a hop off the second base bag there, rolls past Ashby, and no one's going to make the play, infield single. Connor Joe up, and Joe rolls that one to Adames, over to Frelick, Frelick to Hoskins in time, and that is going to be a double play there. 6-4-3 on the putout. Now Brian Reynolds, the left fielder, up, and he will send that one to center field. That's going to be the second hit of the inning here, so it's going to be a runner on first with 2 outs here in the first inning. O'Neill Cruz up, and Cruz chases the slider out of the zone. That's going to put an end to the first here. We're going on to the top half of the second inning. Rhys Hoskins leads things off. Hoskins swings through that fastball right there, 98 inside. Goodbye, Rhys. That's the third punch out of the game here for Jones. Willie Adames here, he will strike out as well. 98 inside, 99 inside actually, strikes out the Brewers shortstop. Now with 2 outs in the inning, up comes Joseph Ortiz, and Ortiz puts that one in play. Up the middle, and that's going to be a 2-out single here to the center fielder, Michael Taylor. So Taylor gets that one in quickly. Now up comes Churrio, and Churrio grounds that to Hayes. Hayes over to second in time, and that's going to be the end of the second inning. So there you go, nice fielder's choice. Michael Taylor leads off the bottom of the second with a strikeout there. Slider inside gets them all tied up in knots. Hate to see that one right there. Now up comes Andrew McCutchen, who will watch ball 4 go by. McCutchen on first base here with the 2-out walk. So 2 outs in the inning now for Yasmani Grandal, who will send that one to center field. That one's high and caught, though, by the center fielder. That's going to be an end here to the bottom of the second. On now the top of the third inning here, as Perkins, Mitchell, and Yelich will all be due up. So the center fielder, Blake Perkins, up, and he will send that to left field. Brian Reynolds comes in and will make the catch. Big out number 1 there for Brian Reynolds. Up comes Garrett Mitchell now, the DH here, and Mitchell will watch strike 3 go by. Tied up in knots in that 12-6 curveball. Big Uncle Charlie there. So now with 2 outs in the inning, Christian Yelich 0 for 1 will be 0 for 2 on the day with his second punch out of the afternoon. So 1-2-3 third. On now the bottom half of the inning here. The game's still tied up at 0 apiece. Ji-Hwan Bae leads things off here with a grounder up the middle. That's going to be booted by Sal Frelick. That's going to be a runner on first base with no one out in the inning. That's ruled a base hit there for the speedy Ji-Hwan Bae. Cabrian Hayes up, and Hayes fights that one into right field. The right fielder has it over to third. Big throw there by Churrio. That's going to be runners on first and second with no one away. with the 2-hole hitter due up next. Connor Joe with 2 on, 1-1 count, sends that one to right. Churio will get underneath of it, shallow right field. No one's going to tempt his arm. Big throw. Off target there. I don't know if Ji-hwan Bae would be safe even with that being offline. Reynolds up, and Reynolds chops that one to Hoskins, who spins to the shortstop. Adames not in time. Return back to Hoskins, also not in time as well. Error on Reese there. Bases loaded for O'Neal Cruz, who swings through that slider. That's 2 outs now here with the bases juiced. 4th punch out, up comes Jack Sawinski, puts down on the ground, up the middle into center. Perkins has it, he's firing home. Throw will be offline, and that's going to be 2-run score on the Jack Sawinski single up the middle. So big hit there by the DH Jack Sawinski. Michael A. Taylor up, and Taylor, that's a called ball 4 right there, held up on the check swing. That's a bases load again for McCutchen, who will drive that one to left center field. That one's back, high, and over the wall into the bullpen. A grand slam for Andrew McCutchen, his 3rd home run on the season. You love to see that for good old Kutch, as he's just coming in clutch. So a big home run there. Extends the lead here for the Pittsburgh Pirates to 6. That is a 6-run 3rd inning here. For the Jolly Roger crew. Now up comes the manager here for the Milwaukee Brewers, and Ashby's day is done. No sentiment, no pat on the back, no good job, kid, nothing. Just a cold shower awaits. Bryce Wilson out of the pen here, 5 games, 1 hold, 5 innings pitched, a 5.06 ERA, a 15% K rate. Right is batting 200, and left batting 455 against Bryce Wilson so far out of the season. Yasmani Grandal sends that one to center field. That one will be caught. That's fairly deep, though, but caught, though, to end the 3rd inning. Sal Frelick leads things off here in the 4th. That's kind of a blooping hit there to center field. That's caught, though, by Michael A. Taylor. He's got a lot of range to him. I like the kid right here. He gets it done. William Contreras, the catcher, here he comes. He sends that to left. That's going to get down. Reynolds can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall, and Brian Reynolds going to have himself a very bad throw now, and that one's wide, pulling Hayes into foul territory. That's going to be a double, advancing on the throwing error there for William Contreras. Reese Hoskins up, and Hoskins sends that one to center. Taylor, underneath of it, gets ready to charge up the throw. The throw will be a heave-ho janitor throw. That one barely makes to the infield grass. The run will score with ease. It is a 6-1 game. Willie Adames now, and Adames will watch ball 4 go by. That is going to be a runner on first with 2 outs in the inning. It's the first walk of his career. Ortiz up, and Ortiz swings and misses at the changeup. It's going to be the end of the 4th finally here for the young Jared Jones. Ji-hwan Bae leads off the 4th, sends that one to right. Fastball down the chute. That's right to Jackson Chourio, and that's going to be out number 1. So 1 down now here in this 4th inning for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And that's going to be up now to the leadoff man, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 2 for 2 for Hayes on the day, and Ke'Bryan pops this one up infield. Sal Frelick has it, and Frelick will make the catch for out number 2 here in the 4th inning. So 2 down in the 4th now. Up will come Connor Joe, the first baseman. Joe, 0 for 2 on the day, taking on Wilson, and Joe will send the high fastball to center field. Not too deep, though, as Perkins will make the catch, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 4th inning here for the Pittsburgh Pirates offense. Jackson Chourio leads off the top of the 5th with a strikeout there. 97 from Jared Jones. That's going to be the 8th punch out of the game. Blake Perkins, who's 0 for 1, will strike out. Fastball up and in. Pretty sure it's a drop 3rd strike. Not sure what happened there, but 9th punch out of the game. Mitchell, 0 for 1, will strike out as well. It's a 10 strikeout Major League debut here for Jared Jones. Now up comes Brian Reynolds, 1 for 2 on the day. Grounds that one to the right side. Past the diving Sal Frelick into right field. That's a leadoff single here for the mainstay out in left field, Brian Reynolds. O'Neal Cruz up, and Cruz slays that one to Frelick, who goes to Adames, who goes to Hoskins in time. That is going to be a 4-6-3 double play. 2 outs now here in the 5th. Up will come the 5-hole hitter, Jack Suwinski, who's 1 for 2 with a 2 RBI single, gets himself a walk. There you go, keeping the 5th inning alive, making Bryce Wilson throw extra pitches. Michael A. Taylor chases the ball down and away. That's going to be the end of the 5th there. Throw to first completes the out. Now on to the top of the 6th. Now Jared Jones still out there. Fastball to Christian Yelich, sent to right field. McCutchen has it. He's going to make the catch for out number 1. So 1 down now here in the 6th inning for the Milwaukee Brewers. Sal Frelick up, 98th pitch of the campaign. That's going to be blooped to left field. Reynolds going to cut it off there. Heave-ho throw. That's going to be not in time. Frelick has himself a 1-out double here in the top of the 6th inning. Second double in the season for Sal. William Contreras up, and he strikes out 99 up and in. Just gets absolutely jammed on it. Hoskins up now, and Hoskins drills that one to left. That one's deep. Reynolds just watches it go. Second deck home run for Rhys Hoskins. The long-time Phillies mainstay there. Throws up the horns, and that's going to be a 2-run home run. His 7th of the season. Rhys Hoskins does damage when he gets pitches to hit, and Jones just left out a little too much in Hoskins' wheelhouse. So a 2-run shot there. Makes this a 6-3 game here. That's the first home run allowed by Jared Jones in his big league career. Out comes the Pittsburgh manager. And, well, hey, Jones had himself a very good game. 5 2/3 innings pitched. Yeah, that's going to be an upsetting ending to Jared Jones' day. But he is still in line for the win. Doesn't get the complete game. Doesn't get the quality start. But out of the pen here comes Martin Perez. 4 games, 1-2 record. 23 innings pitched, a 4.70 ERA, a 14% K rate. Righties batting .232, lefties batting .313 against the lefty Martin Perez. So lefty's doing better against the left-handed here, but Willy Adames sends that one to left field. That one will be caught. That's going to be the end of the 6th inning there. Joel Pampas, he comes out of the pen here for the Brewers. 7 games, 2 wins, 2 holds, 10 innings pitched, a 3.60 ERA, 9% K rate. Righties batting .222, lefties batting $1.58 against Joel. Now up comes Andrew McCutchen, who will watch ball 4 go by, his 2nd walk of the game. So McCutchen on first base for the 2nd time of the game via the walk. Yasmani Grandal 0 for 2 sends that to left, and that's a base knock for the very slow-footed Yasmani Grandal. Could have surprised that they didn't throw to first on that one, how slow he is. But runners on first and second. G1 Bay up, and Bay grounds that one to right. McCutchen's going to stay put. He's going to be rounding third, and he's actually going to change his mind. He's going to stay put, actually. So bases juice, no one out here. We have McCutchen on third. We have Grandal at second, and Hayes drives that one to left. That one's back, just shy of the warning track. McCutchen tags up, and for some reason, so does Grandal, and he's out by about 12.5 miles. It is a double play, a left field third base double play on that one. Yeah, Connor Joe up now. Joe sends that to left. That gets down. Grandal probably still wouldn't have scored. He would probably get thrown out at third base now that I'm thinking about it. 2 on, 2 out here of a 7-3 Pittsburgh lead. And now we're going to have the 3-hole hitter due up next. Brian Reynolds, who's 2 for 3. He swings and misses at the low sinker. And that's going to be end to the bottom of the 6th inning. On now to the top of the 7th. And let's see who's going to be replacing none other than Martin Perez. No one. He's out there for his 2nd inning of work. First batter up, Joseph Ortiz grounds that one down the third base line. Cabrian Hayes makes the bang-bang play. That's out number 1 here in the top of the 7th inning. So Ortiz is down. Out will come Jackson Chourio. 0 for 2 on the day. Sends that one to right field. McCutchen will set her underneath. And that's going to be the 2nd out here in the 7th. So it's an 0 for 3 performance there for Jackson Chourio. Now up comes Blake Perkins, 0 for 2, and he's 0 for 3 on the day with the punch-out. On now the bottom half of the 7th, as the Pirates still lead 7-3. Jacob Junis out of the pen here for the Brewers. 7 games, 1 loss, 1 hold. 16 innings pitched, a 6.06 ERA. 17% K rate. Righties batting .364. Lefties batting .241 against Junis. Now up comes O'Neal Cruz, and Cruz sends that one right up the middle on the line. That is going to be a leadoff single here on the full count in the bottom half of the 7th inning. So 1 on, no one out here. As up comes Jack Sawinski, who sends that to right. Chourio will make the catch, and that's going to be out number 1 here for the Pittsburgh Pirates. So 1 down now here in the bottom half of the 7th inning, as we're going to have up now the 6-hole hitter Michael A. Taylor, who's 0 for 2. Grounds that one to third, over to second, around the horn double play, and that's going to end the 7th inning. So now comes Ryan Borucki here for the Pittsburgh Pirates, the former Toronto Blue Jay prospect, the hard-throwing lefty here, now in a bullpen role, 3 games, 2 holds, 4 innings pitched, no earned runs, and a 23% K rate. Garrett Mitchell, who's 0 for 2, will ground that one past the glove of Ke'Bryan Hayes into left. Brian Reynolds, he thinks twice about it, makes the good throw, and that's going to be a runner on first for the leadoff single. Yelich up, and Yelich sends that to left. Reynolds going to get underneath of it. He's going to make the catch, throw to second in time for out number 1. So 1 down now here with the runner on first base. We're going to have up now this 2-hole hitter, Sal Frelick, who will be sent that one to right. That one will be caught, though, by Andrew McCutchen for the second out. Throw will be wide, and it's going to be kept in front of him more or less by O'Neal Cruz. So a bad throw there by McCutchen. Cruz kind of saves the day on it. And up comes William Contreras, 1 for 3, and that's going to be a walk way too far inside on that one. I mean, hey, if you're that far inside, just commit and hit the kid right there, why don't you? But up comes Hoskins now, who will go down swinging, or go down looking, actually. Big called strike 3, that's going to end the inning here. On now the bottom half of the 8th, as the Pirates still lead 7-3. Trevor McGill out of the pen here, 1 game and third of an inning, and a 100% K rate. Gotcha. So this guy, absolutely brutal. Trevor McGill going to strike out everyone. I get it. Just pack him up here. Andrew McCutchen, who's 1 for 1 with 2 walks. Who's 1 for 2 now with 2 walks and a strikeout. Poor Andrew McCutchen, his perfect day is over. You hate to see it, you really do. Yasmani Grandal, 1 for 3 on the day. He's actually going to be 2 for 4 on the day. That one rolls all the way to the wall. And for the normal person, that's a double. For Yasmani Grandal, he's out of breath at first. Next batter up, G1 Bay to center. That's going to get down. Grandal trots into second. Bay is at first. And there you go. 2 on, 1 out here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now up comes Ke'Bryan Hayes, who sends that to right. All the runners are going to advance absolutely 1 base there. We're not testing Grandal's speed. It's not going to turn out pretty. Base is juiced again in this one. 7-3 lead for Connor Joe, who swings and misses. Brutal swing and a miss right there by Connor Joe. That's going to be the second punch out from McGill. Brian Reynolds up, and Reynolds misses that one. Pops up the fastball. Just laid on it. The third baseman has, and that's going to end the bottom half of the 8th. On now the top of the 9th inning, and we're going to have Adames, Ortiz, and Chourio due up. Aroldis Chapman out of the pen here, 6 games, 4 holds, 4 and a third innings pitched, a 2.08 ERA, a 29% K rate. Rays bang $1.67, let's bang $1.11 against the hard-throwing Aroldis Chapman. First batter up, Willie Adames, who will watch ball 4 go by. So leadoff walk here for Aroldis Chapman. You hate to see that one for the Cuban Missile. Joseph Ortiz up, sends that to left. That's a base knock. Reynolds can't cut off. That rolls to the wall. Reynolds throw to the cutoff man. In time. Throw home will be in time as well. They are gunned down at home. Adames tries to go second. Or tries to go first to home. Gets gunned down. Now up comes Jackson Chourio, who will swing and miss at that 100-mile-an-hour fastball. So there's 2 outs now here following the assist from the outfield. Blake Perkins up, and Perkins to second. Caught in the air by G1 Bay. And the Pirates win this one by a final score of 7-3. So a big victory here for Pittsburgh. They win Jared Jones's Major League debut. You know, the 47th prospect in all of baseball. You know, the 4th best or 3rd best prospect in the Pirates system. Gets the first win of his career in his first Major League start. I mean, let's see, 5 2/3, 4 hits, 11 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 earned runs. The earned run's not great, but he gets the victory. McCutchen gets player of the game. Ashby gets the loss. But text on YouTube, though. Peace out, rock on, stay super classy. Catch you on the next episode.